How do e-visas affect exit and re-entry rules for Americans in Asia? Imagine planning a trip to Asia and wondering how electronic visas might change your travel plans. Well, e-visas are transforming how Americans manage their stays abroad. These digital travel authorizations are replacing traditional paper visas in many countries. You apply online before your trip, receive electronic approval, and show it when you arrive or leave. This process makes entering countries faster and easier. But it also impacts how long you can stay, leave, and come back. For example, some countries like South Korea requiring U.S. citizens to get a K-ADA, which is an electronic travel authorization. You apply online, pay a small fee, and get approval in a few minutes to a few days. This approval is valid for multiple entries over 2 years or until your passport expires. However, the K-ADA is not a visa itself. It's an authorization that lets you board your flight and enter the country, but immigration officials still check your documents at the border. When it comes to how long you can stay, e-visas usually specify a maximum period per visit. For example, Laos offers a single-entry e-visa for up to 30 days. If you want to stay longer, you may need to apply for an extension through local immigration offices. Some countries allow extensions, which is helpful if you're working or living there long-term. Multiple entry e-visas are common in countries like South Korea. If your e-visa allows multiple entries, you can leave and re-enter without applying for a new visa each time. This is great for managing work contracts or housing arrangements that requiring travel outside the country. Just remember, you must leave before your visa expires to avoid penalties or bans. When leaving an Asian country with an e-visa, you'll need to present your passport and the e-visa approval. Immigration officials verify that you've stayed within the allowed time and followed the rules. If you overstay or violate conditions, you could face fines, deportation, or future entry bans. That can disrupt your work, housing, or healthcare plans abroad. Some countries now link e-visas with digital travel systems. Thailand, for example, is rolling out an electronic travel authorization system for visa-exempt travelers like Americans. This helps track visitors and speeds up border processing. Travelers must pre-register online and meet entry requirements, which influences how they plan their trips. To stay on top of these rules, Americans should always apply for the correct e-visa type based on their purpose, whether tourism, work, or business. Knowing the validity period and whether multiple entries are allowed helps prevent overstays and legal issues. It's also smart to keep digital and printed copies of your e-visa approval and travel documents. This makes exiting and re-entering smoother. Monitoring changes in immigration policies is key. For example, Thailand's shift to a digital arrival system means travelers need to prepare in advance. Staying informed helps you avoid surprises and keeps your stay legal. In short, e-visas make entering and leaving Asian countries easier but come with rules you need to follow. They affect how long you can stay, how often you can re-enter, and what documentation you need. Planning ahead and understanding these rules helps you maintain your legal status, access health care, and keep your housing arrangements intact while living abroad.